Hello my friends, and welcome back for another night of cooking in Kimberly's kitchen. It's gonna be a good night. I'm cooking a cozy little meal and I might mess up along the way, so don't hold it against me, but it's something I'm kind of I watched a few different things and then I decided to put this kind of my way. You know how I am, Kimberly's way. But anywho, it's going to be what I'm calling Orzo chicken spinach bake, and it's gonna be good. So y'all come on along, get on the couch, get comfy and cozy, tell your friends that we're here and we're live and to come on in with you, share us out, and let's do some cooking.
You didn't even let me finish saying what I was going to say.
Well, hurry up. I'm trying to eat and they're trying to eat.
I want to eat too. Anyway.
Hey there. If you like what I'm doing and you want to see more of it, do me a favor and go ahead and hit that like button, thumbs up, leave us a comment in the bottom, and subscribe. Please subscribe. We love having you here and we are just having a ball and we want to have a ball with y'all. So hit the like and comment and subscribe, and please share us out to all your friends and family. If you like us, they might like us too. We hope you like us because we're having so much fun and we love you. Yes, we do. Okay, so I'm going to go over all the ingredients with you. There's quite a few ingredients, but like I said, I was doing this in my head and you know, my head just kind of goes out there sometimes. I don't know. I don't want to say crazy because there's people on here that's calling me out on being crazy. Cuckoo. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding, y'all. Anywho, this is what we're going to do. So I made it up. Like I said, I watched a few different videos and then I thought, okay, well, I'm going to do this and this and this. But first and foremost is going to be chicken. Now, I have already cut this up, not me per se. Charlie did this for me. He got the chicken prepared for me. It has been what do you call that? Tendon. It's been de-tendoned and de-skinned, okay? So I bought chicken tenders again because that's what they had at the store, so that's what we got. Plus they cook a little quicker, so, and they're still good and moist and tender. So anywho, if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say de-tended, then watch my last video that was on the, what did I make, Charlie? Florentine, chicken Florentine. Watch that video and it'll show you how I de-tendon my chicken using a fork. So catch that video because it was a really good one. That's something we're making again because let me tell y'all, it was to die for. Chicken Florentine video, check it out. All right, so let's move right along. Y'all know how I'm ADD and I get scatterbrained. Squirrel, oops, what? Sparkle? Yeah, I'm back, okay. And so we're going to use some garlic. Okay. Heavy whipping cream. Kettle fire chicken broth. And your girl loves some spinach, so we're gonna do some baby spinach. I'm gonna add a little mozzarella cheese. And then we got these beautiful little tomatoes. So we're gonna add some color and some flavor with these tomatoes. And I've never cooked with this before, but we are cooking with it tonight. Boursin. I'm using the Boursin cheese. They say it's really good, and I have sampled it already, and it does taste good. But tonight I went with the rosemary and black garlic Boursin. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna use a little bit of my favorite brand, the Reyes, and this is going to be the what do they call it? Sugarfoot. I don't have my glasses on. It's a tomato basil. Hello. Reyes tomato basil. We're going to do a little bit of that. Going to use a little bit of butter. And of course, Orzo, another main ingredient. Orzo, can't forget that one. You know I'm going to season it up, of course. So we're going to do a little rosemary. We're going to do a little garlic and onion powder. And just because you guys know we like a little heat in our kitchen, we're gonna do a few of these red pepper flakes. And you already know I love some smoked paprika. So yes, smoked paprika is going in. Can't leave out salt and pepper. Never, ever, ever. So salt and pepper going in. And I think that's about it. Oh, I'm gonna throw in some mushrooms just because they were left over in the fridge and I need to get rid of them. It's not gonna be a lot. But yeah, I think that's everything. So y'all get ready and let's do this. Let's do some cooking. All right, y'all already know I like the bag method, so that's what we're starting with. We got the chicken already detended, and deskinned in the bag, okay? Now, I'm gonna start out with adding some avocado oil to my bag, and it's probably gonna be about, I don't know, 2 tablespoons or so, give or take a little bit. You guys know I don't measure everything, so measure with your heart. All right, and then I'm gonna go in here with some rosemary, simply because there's rosemary in the Boursin. So I thought, you know, since there's rosemary in the Boursin already, I'm just gonna go ahead and add it to this. Now this is probably gonna be about 2 tablespoons or so. Yeah, that looks about like 2 tablespoons. So that is the rosemary, and you see I just made a big old mess with it, but that's okay because Kimberly never claimed to be a neat cook. I'm a messy cook, right? Messy cooks are the best, I hear. I don't know about that, but anyway, I'm sticking with it. So we're gonna go in with some onion powder now. And all of this is probably gonna amount to about 2 tablespoons each. Well, hold on, I'll be right back. This isn't open yet. Back with an open onion powder. So let's go in with about 2 tablespoons of onion powder. Just like that. That might be a little under, I think that's about a tablespoon worth. I don't think that's quite 2. So, you know, and y'all could just measure that with your heart. You know what you like and what you don't. You don't have to use onion powder. But now we're gonna go in with the garlic powder. Same, about a tablespoon, I'd say, is what I'm doing here. So this is gonna flavor our chicken really nice. Now, I love some heat up in this kitchen, so we're putting in these red pepper flakes. And I'm just gonna go shake, 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 shake your pepper flakes, shake your pepper flakes. And that's probably going to be about half a teaspoon's worth, so it's not a lot. And now we're gonna go in with smoked paprika. Those pepper flakes got a little heat, y'all. Smoked paprika, just to give it a little bit of smokiness. I'm not even gonna do a teaspoon. That's about 1/3 of a teaspoon. It's not much at all. And of course, we cannot leave out our salt and pepper. So salt and pepper is gonna be about roughly a teaspoon of each. Now I may salt and pepper it again later, depending on how it tastes, because you already know I'm gonna be sampling this stuff. Supposed to sample your own cooking, right? So I'm putting a little more pepper than salt. I don't want to get it too salty. All right, so we've got all of our ingredients in the bag, and you know what comes next. We're gonna seal it and shake it. All right, so I have let the air out of my bag, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all this chicken and I'm gonna massage it. You know what I do, just massage all of those seasonings and all of that avocado oil all over each piece of chicken. And then we're gonna set this aside. Once it's all massaged in together, you can kind of see all the flavors, all the different seasonings in there. We're gonna set this aside. It's gonna be marinating while we're putting the rest of the dish together. I hope y'all are sitting back all nice and cozy, because I don't want y'all to just watch and relax. And let me know what you think in comments. That's what they're there for. Give me some comments. Talk to me, talk to me. You know I wanna hear from you. You already know that because I say it every time. So if you're still with me right now, go ahead and put it in comments that you're hanging out. Got any questions, put them in comments. Or any comments, put them in comments. I don't know. You know, I'm just over here doing my thing. All right, y'all, you know I always forget something. So this time I got a little carried away and I forgot to use the garlic. So I wanted to put the garlic, minced garlic, in the chicken and let it be marinating. So I'm gonna go in with a whole tablespoon because we like garlic in this house. So there's a whole tablespoon, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take that and massage it in with the rest of the chicken and set it back over to the side so it can be marinating. And yeah, I'll bring you back here in just a second. First things first, I'm going to spray my pan with this avocado spray. I want to spray it really good. Make sure it doesn't stick. All right, so there we go. Now we're going in with the orzo. So what I'm going to do with this is, and like I said, y'all, I haven't made this before, so I'm just praying and hoping that it turns out good. I've cooked with orzo before. It doesn't take very long, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go in here with the orzo dry in the pan, and I'm just going to cover the bottom of the pan. So I used about that much right there. That much is left of my orzo. So I went from there to there. So however much that is. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't tell. This looks like it is 1 pound's worth. So anyway, that's how much I used. You can see it in there. All right, next thing up. All right, so we're gonna go in with our Boursin cheese. Now, like I told y'all, I've already sampled this, so it's really good. Because I love cheese, this is the Boursin. And taste that black garlic in it and the rosemary. That's some good stuff. So we're just gonna take our pre-opened Boursin that I've already tested, and we're just gonna put it right there. And you know, I like things cheesy. You can never have enough cheese. So if you haven't used Boursin before, this is how it comes when you take it out of the package. And then you're just gonna peel this off like so. Take the bottom part off and pull it off of there, and in the pot it goes. So I'm going in with some butter, and I've already cubed it. So this is 3/4 of a stick of butter, and I have it in little cubes so I can just kind of place it around my orzo. Whoops, let's go over here and just spread it out. It doesn't really matter, but that's what I did anyway. That's a little bigger gap, so we'll go right there, and there we go. Butter is in. Because I wanted a little extra flavor, a little tomatoey flavor, then we're gonna go in here with our tomato basil. It's actually sun-dried tomato basil is what it is. And I love Rayos because Rayos just, the healthy potentials are a little bit better. The healthy ingredients, I guess you'd call it, are a little bit better than a lot of other things. There's less sugar, less other things in it. So I really like the Rayos brand. But just to give it that extra flavor, I'm gonna go right here in the middle, and I'm gonna put a dollop there, and I'm gonna put a dollop right there on the edge. Like I said, I'm not gonna use a whole lot, but it's the sun-dried tomato basil by Rayos. And it's not gonna add a whole lot, just a little bit, because, there we go. So 3 dollops, so that's about a little less than half of that jar is what we used. All right, so we're cooking our orzo completely dry. Oh my gosh, y'all. I gotta that is not what I wanted to do. This is not what I wanted to do. I messed up. The chicken was supposed to go first. So let's just back this up. I hope y'all remember me saying I'm not a chef. I don't claim to be a chef. I'm not a perfect cook. I make mistakes. And I get things in my head, and it doesn't always turn out the way I do it in my head. So, yeah, I forgot the way I wanted to lay this out. So, regroup, back up, and I'm going to leave what's in there. I didn't want it there like this, but it's going to be there anyway because that's what happened. So, I'm going to go back and just throw the chicken in now, and then I'll put the rest of the stuff in that I was going to put in. Let's do it. Sometimes when you're just winging it, it's not always going to be perfect. So, we're just going to put our chicken tenders in. And they're gonna go in raw. They've been soaking in their marinade. And we're just gonna lay them right on top of this orzo. And now right on top of the butter and the sun-dried tomato basil. So has anybody ever just missed, have y'all ever missed your steps and went out of order? Have you ever done that? Have you ever had to back up and regroup and do it a different way other than what either the recipe said or what your mind said? Let me know in comments if you had to go back and regroup. So yeah, this isn't exactly the way I wanted it, but it's the way it's going to be. And you know what? I think it's going to be fine because I think it's going to cook up the same no matter what. And we're going to be okay. Yeah, we got this. Y'all, we got this. And Lord knows if I got this, y'all got it for sure. In case you're curious, yes, I did wash the raw chicken off of my hands. It's gone bye-bye. Okay, so now I'm just cutting my tomatoes, my tomato medley or gourmet tomatoes, I think is what they're calling it. But anyway, I forgot to prep them beforehand, so I'm just gonna cut them in halves, that's all. I don't know if y'all can see me doing that or not. I'm trying to, but I think my fingers are getting in the way. But yeah, I'm cutting them in halves, just like that, so no biggie. I think these should be good and add that extra pop of flavor. And also, of course, it's just gonna make for a beautiful dish. All right, so I think they're all cut up. So we're gonna go in with our tomatoes. And I'm just gonna take these and just sprinkle them around. And you can do it however you want to. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, this is my first time making the dish, so who knows what we're gonna get. It just sounded good when I started putting all these things together in my head. But yeah, get those seeds out of there. All right, that's what it's looking like so far. Can't wait. All right, so what we're gonna do now is I wanna go in with the kettle on fire, and I like this one. It's chicken broth, and I like it again because of the benefits, the quality of it, the ingredients, it's organic. It doesn't have all the extra junk and preservatives and all that stuff in it. So I really like this one. So we want to make sure that we cover this whole thing. You want to make sure all of your orzo is covered. So that looks pretty good. I didn't put all my orzo in there, but I want to make sure I have it plenty. I don't want it dry, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I might as well use it all. If it comes out a little thick or runny, it just does. I'll know better next time, right? Okay. So now that we've done that, I'm going to add just a little bit of heavy whipping cream because I think that's just going to give it that creamy texture and goodness. So we're just going to go in with a little bit of it, not a lot. Just like that. That's looking good. So that ought to be sufficient right there. Okay, and then I told y'all I just had some mushrooms I wanted to get rid of in the fridge, so I'm just going to throw those in here now. You can skip any part of this that you want to. You can skip the mushrooms, you can skip the tomatoes, whatever part you want. I mean, you can totally leave it out. All right, that's looking good to me so far. So what I want to do now is I want to go back over it with some of my seasonings that I put in the chicken. So I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to add rosemary to the mix. And I'm going to add some of those pepper flakes to the mix. Get out of there, y'all. Should be a very flavorful dish. Let me know if you're still with me. You can leave me a comment. Tell me what part you're watching right now, or I don't know. I get up here and start rumbling, just rambling, I guess you'd say. Charlie says I just do a lot of talking and I don't know what I'm talking about half the time, and half the time I don't, because I feel like I'm up here talking to myself. I know you guys are out there, but if I don't hear from you, then I feel like I'm all by myself. So leave me some comments. Talk to me. Talk back to me. Let me know you're there. All right. So that was our that was our, I have lost my train of thought. Rosemary, onion powder, garlic powder, pepper flakes. Now, again, I'm gonna go just a little bit of the smoked paprika just because I like a little bit of smokiness. But I don't want a lot in this because I don't think it really needs a lot. So that's all of that. And then of course, can't leave out salt and pepper. So we're just gonna go back over it a little bit in our mixture. And let's do the twist. Shake, 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 shake. Yeah. Y'all know I like to sing a little bit here and there. I don't know the words to anything. I make up my own or whatever. But yeah, there it is. So, how's that looking so far, y'all? Tell me what you think. I think it looks delicious. And the smells already are amazing. All right, so the next thing I want to do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna throw in some spinach. I'm gonna go ahead and put that spinach in there because you know I love it. Y'all already know I love spinach. So I'm gonna get some of the stems off and I'll be right back. Oh, we got big spinach, but everything's covered up in the spinach. The only thing left to do is to cover this. So I'm gonna place my foil over the top. Sorry about the noise. And it's ready to go in the oven. My oven is set at 425. I'm gonna put it in for about 25 minutes and we'll check it and then we'll go from there. Okay, she's in the oven. 425 is the temperature. Gonna leave it for about 20 minutes. Let me set my timer or I forget. I put 21 for good measure. So about 21 minutes, then I'll pull it out, see what it's looking like, and then I'll probably go ahead and add my mozzarella cheese at that time, but I'll let you know then because I'm not sure yet. But yeah, anywho, depending on what it looks like, we'll have some mozzarella on top. We'll put it back in to finish it up and brown that mozzarella. And y'all, I hope it's gonna be good because it's like something I just made up in my head and you know, wish me luck, fingers crossed. Anybody else like popping tomatoes? Good tomatoes. Okay, so just a little update. I checked it after 20 minutes of cooking on 425 and it was not done. So imagine that. Like I said, it's the first time I've made it. So this is kind of a learning process. But anywho, I have reset the oven to 450 and I set it back on 20 minutes. But I'll probably check it in between time and then I'll let you know if it took the whole 20 minutes or not. But yeah, the 25 minutes, 21 minutes that I had, I kind of thought in my head that wasn't right, especially right after I did it. But anywho, you know, can't be too careful, I guess you'd say. So anyway, I'll be back and let you know what's going on. Okay, so my alarm just went off again. It's been 41 minutes. It is still a little juicy, so I'm gonna pull it out, throw in some mozzarella cheese, put it back in there and kind of get it to absorb some of that and make it a little more cheesy. I don't know. I'm gonna pull it out and see what we got. Let's do it. All right, so it's out of the oven. It's looking pretty good. Look at that. So I'm just gonna mix it up a little bit, get that spinach in there, mix that boursin around. Ooh, y'all. Can you smell it? Oh my gosh, this smells so good. So I'm just mixing the boursin, the chicken. Look at that. That looks good. That's the orzo. So yeah, I think that next time I do it, I will probably, I should have used, like I said, it was the first time I've ever made it. It was, you know, trial and error, whatever. Next time I will actually use more of the orzo. I'll go ahead and use the whole box of orzo, which was 1 pound. But for now, I think this actually looks pretty tasty. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but anywho, I think we're gonna serve it because we're both hungry and ready to eat. And so, yeah, we'll let you know how it tastes. Anyway, it smells good. Okay, y'all, it's out, and I've made Charlie's plate, and it's time to get him over here and see what he thinks about it. Let's do this.
What we got here, baby?
You come over here where they can see you.
Oh, hi, y'all.
I'm calling this my chicken spinach orzo bake.
Well, if it's good, I'm taking full responsibility because I did like get the tendon out of it.
Okay. So I was gonna put some mozzarella cheese, but kind of ran out of time, and I didn't really know if it needed it after I got all that boursin in there and mixed it around.
What is boursin?
Boursin cheese. It's got black garlic and rosemary in it, and it's really good. So after all that, I didn't really feel like it needed the mozzarella. So, see what you think. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud. You're showing them.
Yeah, I'm trying to get them griped at when I don't.
Is it good? Because I've never made it before. You can vouch for that.
I never even heard of it before.
It was just something I kind of saw a couple things put together, and then I kind of got in my head, and that's what it is.
Very tasty.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Is it really good?
Yeah, really good.
Really, really good?
It's really, really good.
All right, can I taste it now?
Sure.
Can't wait. All right, is it hot?
Not real bad.
What do you like best about it? What do you taste in it?
I just taste food because it's been like 3 days since you fed me.
You lie. That's good. It's not been 3 days since I fed him. Oh my gosh. That's good, y'all.
So where'd you find this recipe at?
A couple of different recipes I saw people doing on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And I just decided I wanted to put a little bit of this and a little bit of that in mine.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of did it. But that chicken is so tender. Look at that, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can tell how tender it is by looking at it, but gosh, dog it.
Yeah, see, that was all me.
Yeah. That is so tender.
Mm-hmm.
It's not tough, and the flavors.
That's good.
That is good. Do you like this or the Florentine better?
Probably this.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all check out my Florentine recipe, chicken Florentine. Make them both. And then let us know what you think, which one you like the best. But this is stinking good. I will.
I like the flavors and the season, all of it in this.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that's good. Well, whew. I don't know about you, but I think I want to clean my plate. You need to wait up there, boy. We got to take pictures.
I'm cleaning my plate.
That means that's my cue to let you guys go so he can finish his plate because he knows we got to do pictures before he can finish his plate. Or, well, actually, there's like plenty more right there in the background. We're going to have some leftovers.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good, though, y'all. It's so good. Look at this. I got a mushroom there. Oh, good.
That's really good.
That's so good.
Got just a little bit of kick to it.
Y'all got to make this.
Got just a little bit of a kick to it.
Yeah. That's the chili pepper flakes I put in there. I put just a few chili pepper flakes in there.
Yeah, that's good.
So it's got that kick from that. But it's not a lot. It's not hot. That's just good. Okay. So, all right, guys. We're going to get off here and finish eating. And don't forget, no matter what, whatever's going on, keep your head up, smiles on.
Yep.
And?
Oh, and we're going to continue to our, well, you know what? I would like to talk sometimes too. We're going to continue our little chain steak reviews. Probably.
They're not going to see this.
Probably the next video. They're not going to see this.
You think you'll get this one up before that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you'll see it.
Yeah.
But for now, what's your line?
You didn't even let me finish saying what I was going to say.
Well, hurry up. I'm trying to eat and they're trying to eat.
I want to eat too. Anyway, so we did Texas Roadhouse and we did the Longhorn, and we've got one more we're going to try. We're going to test out their steak, and we're going to try to decide which one has the best steak. So, anyway, yeah. This video, you'll be seeing this first, but the next one should be that review. So, anyway. Like,
subscribe, ring that ding-a-ding-ding so you don't miss anything we got coming. You don't want to miss those videos he's talking about. Plus, I got lots of cooking videos on there. If y'all haven't checked them out already, check them out, but I got more coming. And if you got recipes you want me to try, send them to me. Put them in comments, message me, whatever. Send me recipes.
I thought you was all ready to eat and want to let them go and everything.
Done. I'm waiting for you to do your part.
Come go eat with us.
Come on along.